Welcome to a new episode of StrikerZden, and today's topic is boxing, and we will talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather2. As you know, last year Pacquiao announced the fight between him and Mayweather.
Again with a big fight against
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
And it was confirmed later on with the press conference. I think the date is not confirmed yet. The reason for that might be because Manny is already booked on 20th of April to fight Pacquiao benchmark Muay Thai legend. And maybe once he's done with that fight, then they might announce the date. So today, the question I'm trying to answer, whether Pacquiao has the ability to beat Mayweather. So what do you guys think? Because everyone debating for years and years, is there anyone who can beat Mayweather? Nobody is able to solve that puzzle. And people were expecting a fight between Pacquiao and Mayweather will happen soon. It didn't happen. And of course, when it happened, both guys were on end of their career. And then Mayweather managed to win that fight. I think it's going to be an exhibition fight. As we know, Pacquiao is 46. Mayweather, I believe is 47, slightly older. They still look very sharp, powerful. They're training all the time, so I believe they can still beat a lot of guys even in this age as well. I would like to ask you guys, okay, if you have to say one word for both of these guys, what that would be for boxing? For me, I think if you think about Mayweather, then I think it would be boxing genius, or you can also say he's a perfectionist. And if you think of Manny, you can say maybe a warrior, or you can also say people's champ. Let's have a look that why Mayweather being invincible, why nobody is able to solve this puzzle. What makes him so invincible that nobody able to actually beat him? One of the things, of course, Mayweather, everyone knows that his defense is just on a different level. He mastered his defense. But the question is why? Because you can practice this all day in the gym, you can do on pad work, you can do in your sparring session, but in the fight, how is able to execute his defense so well? So if I can pick on one thing, I think that would be his ability to be calm under pressure. Because when you're calm, then you can see things happening. It's just like a slow motion. When someone is attacking, throwing any punch, he can actually see them. He can move backward, he can do his shoulder roll, he can counter with this cross, all his movement. He can actually do all that stuff because he's really calm under pressure, and that really makes him different from other boxers because he's so calm in pressure and he can see things he can react to them really quickly. If I ask if he has any weakness, so far you can't really say any weakness because so far, I mean, he has proven that nobody is able to beat him. But a couple of things I've seen common when people were actually able to catch him. That was when people attacked him off central line, going on the angle and with the speed. This happened many times. This happened against Medana. This also happened against Zab Judah. This also happened against Shane Mosley, and of course it also happened against Manny Pacquiao as well. In a summary, Mayweather definitely is an elite, and nobody is able to, of course, beat him. So his skills are just on a different level. When it comes to his weakness, I don't really see any. But yes, people were able to catch him when they attacked him from different angle, and they had speed. These two things, when they matches, they were able to actually get through to Mayweather. If we speak about Manny Pacquiao, so what he is good at, one thing is, of course, his warrior heart, and he is not afraid of going forward, putting pressure. He's not afraid of going in, giving one, taking one, and he will try to take you out. Because the way that he fight, he been, of course, knocked out. He lost 7 times as well, but still he's amazing. We all love him. Even if it's an exhibition fight, people still will tune in, still would like to see him fight. He is good at constant pressure, his angle, lateral movement, and he catch people off guard. He throw punches, you don't see it. And that's the main thing. When you don't see it, that's what hurts you. He can hurt you because you don't see it, but also he has power as well. For Manny Pacquiao, if I summarize, his angles, his work off central line, and his power, and his catching people off guard, that is his main thing. That's what made him a division champion. And if you think about Manny weakness, the weakness is his size. I believe that he is a small guy, so which means that when you're a smaller guy, you have to take more risks. Being a smaller guy, he managed to beat most of the big guys, but which means that he need to work harder as well. So he need to do all his movement, which need a lot of cardio. What happens when he fights someone like Mayweather, who are really good at controlling the distance? That's where the problem is. So if he fights someone who can control the distance pretty well, that's where Manny has problem. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao Mayweather first fight. I watched that fight again last night. I will really recommend you guys, basically you should really watch that fight again. It was a super technical fight, and the fight was against Manny Pacquiao's game plan and Mayweather game plan. Who will be able to utilize their game plan better? The game plan was spot on from Manny Pacquiao, and the game plan from Mayweather was spot on as well. So they had perfect game plans that what exactly you need to do to beat the guy. So what happens, the fight starts. The first round, Mayweather, I think he won because he was controlling, and then after second round, like end of second round, Manny Pacquiao beginning to get his range, and he was able to get his angle and get in, but he was struggling. It was all about Manny Pacquiao want to stay on his right, just stay off his central line, and Mayweather basically trying not to let Manny give that advantage. So Manny game plan was to go off central line, establish your jab, get in, throw your cross, push Mayweather back, and work while he's on the rope. And Mayweather, his game was to stay in the center, control with the jab. If Manny comes forward, you counter with cross, or you move, lateral movement, move backward, angles, all different type of movement, but don't go to the ropes. But after second, third round, Manny actually managed to push sometime Mayweather back, but most of the time Mayweather able to control that range. So I think after 6th or 7th round, Manny was really struggling. I mean, he wasn't really working that hard as he worked first 6-7 rounds. He worked hard on first 6-7 rounds and managed to get in. And I actually give him, out of first 7 rounds, I gave 5 rounds to Manny, and then from 7 to onwards all rounds to Mayweather. And I think judges had a similar scorecard as well. So Mayweather was controlling the range pretty well. He was able to counter Manny as well, and Manny was really struggling to get in. We also heard after round 7 he hurt his shoulder. That could be a reason as well, but of course we don't know. Mayweather definitely able to control that range, and this is how he won the fight. But the fight was super technical. I really enjoyed watching that fight again. For second fight, I think they will definitely have same strategy. Manny will have to push forward through the angles, use his speed and hurt Mayweather. Don't basically give him space which he creates to counter you. And Mayweather, of course, I think they will have the same plan as well to control Manny and don't let him come in. And again, that will be the battle, that who can establish their game plan. So let's see, Manny, can he pull off what he wanted to do last time, or whether it would be the same result again, we don't know. But as long Manny pushes for whatever 10 round or 12 round fight that would be, he has pretty good chance of winning it. I'm definitely waiting for that announcement, that when fight going to happen, and I will definitely watch it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you again. Bye.